saying to my husband Brian, it's difficult to really understand God sometimes. You go, I don't even want to hear from you today. I really don't. I don't even want to hear from you today. Just every fucking time I'm relaxed, then there's another fucking thing. It's almighty. Just fucking kill these things. Like, what the fuck is this? What is the purpose of this? Just drop them all fucking dead, and it's over. They're clearly all the other species. Who the fuck cares? All he ever says to that is it causes many diseases, that you people have to bury your dead. It's in the book because it causes illness and you're everywhere. Like, there literally isn't anywhere left I could go where your rotting corpses wouldn't cause problems for me. That's the only reason he doesn't do it, if you were wondering. Anyways, people keep posting some dude that's apparently in your government, and they keep saying it's live, and the guy talked like 2 days ago. Like, you people are really sick, like really, really sick. That's not live, and it's not new. Right. It's just you keep doing it, and you're like, no, I'm getting notifications to my phone with it, and it's saying live. And the guy talked like 2 or 3 days ago. It's not live. And you already forgot. You already forgot that that guy talked like that a couple days ago. I told you, you have like entering into late stage dementia, most definitely. It takes a long, long time for you to actually forget things. I went through this with Barbara Kent. And then she started accusing people of putting shit in her drinks, and that's why she was forgetting things. Other people don't behave like that. They go, oh, and sometimes we laugh and go, oh my God, brain's gone, forgetting shit. We all just went through it when I was here before. And none of us did all this whacked out shit trying to deny that we totally forgot that it wasn't that day. Okay, so that's something about your personality and shit that you people just keep doing this. Anyways, I don't know why you're reporting that a judge stopped something, because then when you read your stuff, that's not even nothing that makes sense. It's like reading James Franco's what's it called, Vibe or something, Vice, and going, dude, I'm sorry, yeah, this doesn't make any sense. It's like a word salad at this point. It's nothing different than what the DTA office website said this morning, because you told us a judge was going to make a decision yesterday afternoon. Yeah, you did. Now, then you're going into another judge is saying that they have until Monday to do something when the thing is supposed to happen tomorrow. I know you go, I just said on a live stream, I'm not going to believe whatever because you tell so many untruths and you're sick. Okay. And you make up shit and act it out like actors when I go to the thing and see if it's on there. And now you're saying you have until Monday? What the fuck are you on? You're so mentally insane. And then you're showing shit on the news where now they're saying teachers are getting laid off and they're flipping out. You go, what the fuck are you people on? You're in some kind of psychosis. Like COVID. I remember saying that then, going, what are you talking about? Stop doing it. It's very scary. Yeah, like you're on a hallucinogen. You're in like a altered state psychosis for sure. You don't make any fucking sense. Your government isn't even shut down. Your president's flying all over the place. He's making deals with all these other leaders. Your social security checks. You're getting fuel. Your stores are open. You got planes in the air. You got police officers. There's no way, shape, or form is your government closed. Your government's not shut down. You're having a mental crisis. And then you started this insanity about SNAP. Here we go. Yeah, like everything, even this, you're still trying to make it like a terror because you're mentally ill. You're most definitely mentally ill. Okay, so are you trying to make a Halloween horror scary? Then why did you just put that on Twitter? Can you hear the screaming? Okay, you're very, very sick. Yep, most definitely. So now you're saying, even when a judge told you that they were going to force them to keep them on, you're going, we're not sure if that's actually, if there's enough time for a computer to load them. You don't know if there's enough time for a computer to load the snaps by tomorrow. You don't know that. Okay, well, when we walk into a snap office, okay, which is still open, by the way, it's 4 o'clock, and they approve our snap, it goes on the next day by 11. So what the fuck are you talking about, Fox 25? Sickos. You just said a judge said they have to put it on there, but we're not sure if there's enough time. I just explained it to you. Why would it take longer than that amount of time for it to load when it's supposed to load automatically anyway? And then you got the graphics with the breaking news, and now you're saying next week. See what you're doing? You just go, this is why God has to kill you guys. Yeah. Yep. Because judges don't run your fucking country, number one. That's not how the United States of America runs. That is not how the United States of America runs. And you've done it with Social Security too. Right. Where a judge has to now stop you from murdering sick people on the fucking street. Year 15. Waiting to see what that judge says Tuesday. But you're worried about Donald Trump as a fucking king? But you want a country that's run by fucking judges. How do they become judges? It doesn't even matter. Just, whoa. Anyways, you just reported two different things, and now you're trying to explain why you did it. You're mentally ill? Okay, sure, I'll fucking bite. Why doesn't a judge order that you have to use emergency money to put me in a fucking apartment today? Why doesn't a judge rule that? That's why you're doing the shit with the food. I'm convinced of it. Because in your diseased fucking heads, you think that you can still keep going. What are you talking about? We're talking about people's lives not having food. No, that's what you're trying to fucking talk about because you're criminally deranged. That's what you're trying to fucking talk about. And you control the mass fucking media. That's what you're trying to talk about. What the fuck does that have to do with why you refuse to stop holding me fucking hostage in the Massachusetts? Right. First of all, look at the size of you folks, and you have food pantries. You're clearly not going to starve. Okay. And most of you are not caving into this, I can tell, because it's nothing like 2020 when you go, what the fuck is this? Okay, so like I said, you're in a mass extinction. It's the Passover. Okay, you're not part of my species. Okay. And you absolutely refuse to stop keeping me hostage. Now you're making up food crisis again and government shutdowns to try to divert off of that topic that Almighty God told you, and you converted it into hostages in some other part of the planet. And then you freed them. Okay. The hostages in the Massachusetts. The DTA office knows. Don't even try it. I'm getting mad at the DTA office. Don't even try it. I already, right before this happened, they already confirmed it. Because I had to sign the thing about the Massachusetts residency when I'm fucking street homeless. And I was flown up here from Florida on a one-way fucking plane ticket. So now I'm not a resident of Florida. Okay. And if I leave here, even to go Florida where my fucking house is and my children, I don't get food. And I can't get into a shelter. Okay. So I'm a fucking hostage here. Mar-a-Lago, Ron DeSantis, Casey DeSantis, the Gulf Channel, Florida alimony laws. Peanuts, woo! Now she's a real fucking mayor, and now no one will run against her because everyone knows that she's fucking deranged, and they don't want anything to do with it. Why the fuck else would you have a mayor of the city of Boston running unopposed in a fucking election? Because she's gonna keep doing that now because of what she did. She's a fucking deranged animal. So she's gonna keep doing that now. That's why no one will run against her to make sure she has to fucking do it for another, what, 4 years? Get up there and talk, animal. Just like Joe Biden. Get up there and talk, animal. You're the fucking mayor. Woo! You're a real mayor, right? I don't think you can do that. It would cause too many problems. Is it 280 of them? All they have to do is stop going up to a fucking microphone and saying the government is shut down. Okay. Before airplanes go in there and zoop and don't say a fucking word. And then you what? Animatronic or Michael Jackson's black and white video, a face on there fucking talking. Stop saying the fucking government shut down. You made a deal. Everyone's getting money. Snap cards are fine. EBT cash is fine. We're working on the backlog of Social Security cases that should have been approved. Okay? Enough of the fucking lockdown, trying to make everybody scream, and you think that's funny. And what's the other fucking thing? Uh, Everyone showing up at the food pantry in a big mob. Everyone screaming for the election and shit. Whatever the deranged thoughts in the heads were that orchestrated this entire past, what, month? Right. This is what you folks were supposed to be doing until somebody made up a thing about the Massachusetts hostages and then flipped out and had to make up something else was going on with the SNAP foods and the government shutdown. Right. So it's been since October 1st. Okay. Right. This is what they're supposed to be doing. Money flowing, gas flowing, food flowing, booze flowing. And then they travel around, they vacation, they spend all their money, they work in the stores, they keep the food supply going. What is the fucking problem? Stop running tests. It's been 15 years. You don't need to run any more tests. Okay? For Christ's sake. So once again, just like COVID, you can just give out money like that. And then even when you agreed and then gave out money, I still didn't get it. So you can just allot emergency funding for homeless people. You can just take a chunk of money and give them fucking housing. It's not, oh, well, HUD won't do it and these people won't do it and those people won't do it. You're all at fault. Okay? You're criminally insane and you're in a mass extinction. God isn't fucking stupid. Like the way that your brains function is amazing. Amazing. You can cover any person. Like now you're at Spalding. You weren't at Spalding for Brian Buchanan, but you're at Spalding now, finding out what happened there. Okay. So you're criminally deranged and you're hiding the fact that hostages are being held here. At any given time, you can solve this problem. You choose not to do it. Hopefully it will just roll back regular now. Okay, because clearly this stuff with the snap is going to be a halt too. Get past Halloween, get past your election. They go home for the holidays. Okay, and then the brains, I guess, will lose enough brain matter that they stop trying to excuse what they've done and there's a meaning for it and stuff. Don't forget, opening the refrigerator and bowing is a procedure. Don't forget, bowing into the sink is a procedure. Because they can't think anything to do. Right. Once she couldn't figure out, she never really cleaned house, but she pretended she kept moving furniture around and shit. Once she couldn't figure out how to do that anymore, other things became a procedure, like opening the refrigerator, bowing into it, bowing into the sink, walking around the table, standing at the window. Babe, is it me or did they report two different things there right after each other? Just like I told you on Twitter. No, I'm asking you. Did you listen to it?
Not really.
Or was I talking too much? First, they came out and said that a judge ruled that they have to release that emergency money,
Yeah,
right?
then they said something about Monday.
Right. Then they did the next story was that a judge ruled they have until Monday.
Yeah.
Okay. It's not me then. That is what they did.
Well, no, they said even though they said that the government has till Monday. It wasn't two different stories. It was like
Okay.
an add-on.
I think it's two different judges though.
I don't think so. I think it's just they said they ruled, but now the government has to respond by Monday.
Why are they giving them till Monday in the first place? But what about the part where they said that doesn't, no one knows if that's actually going to be in time? In time for what?
In time for the first. Time for
Yeah,
when
and that's when I explained that's not how this fucking DTA office works. It's all computerized. It's just a computerized and a bunch of fucking horseshit.
saying the food stamps should be back on by the third, even if they're lower than they should be. God did not have his questions prepared.
Well, mind terrorizing everybody, and it's all of you. It's not the Trump administration. Cut the fucking bullshit. Yeah, I mean, it's fantastic that you folks are. I believe that you all work together, and it's a bunch of horseshit, by the way. But that you're gonna go on a TV so that whoever the fuck this deranged individual is, that we're all gonna pretend we don't know, um, that we're getting SNAP. None of us know exactly what the fuck's going on. If you have a bunch of social workers that have done this, we have no idea because after what I witnessed in 2021 and 22, okay, so a federal judge is telling you folks that it's going to be funded. Yeah.
At least partially.
So you got to cut the fucking shit. I guess it doesn't matter. I don't do a fucking guessing game, but clearly you're in a fucking psychosis. You're in a psychosis right now. So now a person has to go on a TV and tell you I'm a federal judge and I told you to turn those fucking snap cards on. That it is being funded. Get it? Remember October of 2024, people? Okay. Because clearly you can't close down SNAP offices. All right, so it is like that. It is like that. Yep. You could have people that run the DTA office, okay, and they're putting all that shit on a computer. If they won't approve a budget, then just put how many people is it? 300 people, 400 people? Then have 400 people emergency fucking sworn in as your Congress and pass a fucking budget where any amount of money that someone requested, they get. Okay? Because any other thing you're talking about, like fucking laws and ICE, has nothing to do with your federal budget. And that's how you're getting fucking SNAP funding, is through a federal budget. You just go, nope, and just 400 people are fucking sworn in, and that's your Congress, and any amount of money that someone requested is approved. And we go back to what the fuck we were doing. You could have 400 mentally deranged people with dementia that won't stop trying to close the government when they are the fucking government. Okay. And they were repeatedly told to fucking stop it. So you're gone. 400 more people are sworn in, and then this shit ends. Right, because they're a danger to the entire fucking planet, not just the citizens here, with this horse shit that has no fucking meaning. And it's dementia. You don't even have to worry about who those 400 people are. Okay. It's just laws are already on the books. You have criminals that won't stop asking for money. So anything they get money for, money, money, money. You just keep printing it. So none of that should be taking place at all. None of it. We already went through that nightmare in 2020, and it was solved for a period of time. And now these group of people have the sickness. Well, I explained Barbara. She thinks that everything stops when she dies. That's what she believes. That's what she told me. Right. So if these people are approaching death, they expect everything to stop before they die, and then they're going to be rebirthed into freedom. They have dementia and they're in a dying process. So you just go, okay, well, this is the situation. Like, say the Supreme Court did it. This is the situation we heard from the federal judges. Okay, you're not closing the US government, but all 400 of you are going home. Yes. We already have 400 volunteers to be the Congress for right now till the next election. And they're passing the budget no matter what the amount is. They're passing it because it has nothing to do with your political stuff that you're talking about. Those are laws and stuff that has nothing to do with federal funding. And you've become too sick to be the representatives and the Senate. You're too sick. All right, you'll get back to me because clearly you had some of that going on in 2020. Yeah, clearly they're just entirely too sick to be the U.S. Congress anymore. Okay, just whatever you're calling the Trump administration and all of that. Okay, we're talking about the people who pass a funding package, right? That's the Congress and the Senate. If you could keep your politics out of it, try to keep your politics out of it because you're way beyond criminal insanity. Okay, this is not about laws and elections. You were told to just regular USA for the rest of the extinction. And this is not fair to everyone. We don't want this shit going on every couple of years because one of them is dying. Okay? And I explained that they don't want to address why they've been doing all this shit for 15 years. Ron DeSantis, Casey DeSantis, Al Gore, the Golf Channel, this whole Mar-a-Lago, they don't want to explain to you what the fuck they're doing. The Pope, St. Francis, Leo the Lion, you go, what the fuck is this? Like the people from X-Ray Vision wanted to know, and they shut them all off the internet. They go, what the fuck is this? They have dementia. They're mentally ill. Right, like why the fuck didn't you just give this woman housing? We're in the 15th year of it. Now we're talking about this and federal judges. We're going to shut off SNAP food to avoid discussing what the fuck is this with the hostages, me being one of them. Yeah, just while you're doing all of that, why am I still a fucking hostage? Oh, because you have another crisis now about your snaps? Is that what it is? It's been 15 fucking years, Ron DeSantis, Casey DeSantis. The fucking Golf Channel, Florida alimony laws, Mar-a-Lago. The real Mar ID. Like, it's been 15 fucking years. What the fuck? I don't care about your snap crises. I care, but I don't care. It's the latest in a series of fucking insanity distractions. Oh, yeah, you better hope and pray that this law judge doesn't want to play your fucking political game anymore and just goes, Social Security, and then you don't have to fucking listen to it anymore. You never have to explain your profound insanity, what you've done with me, and a couple, a handful of thousand other homeless people.
Sorry. There's one there for you. It says 14. It's a full.
It's like this, okay? I don't even know who's allowed to listen to this, number one, okay? And the dangerous people don't listen to anything I say. They think I'm crazy. Okay. You just go, it's crowd control. You don't go on a TV and act like you're fucking petrified and scared. I'm angry. I'm not petrified and scared. I'm angry. What does any of that have to do, Your Honor? Why am I a hostage in the Massachusetts? What the fuck's up? Like, whatever, you folks are having all kinds of problems apparently that you keep making up when it's actually just fun for you. Come on. If you could leave fucking food out of it. Why do you have to have hostages in the Massachusetts for this? For what you people are doing now? I'm not part of your world, so it is you people, everybody. Why do you have to keep me a hostage for what you're doing? Right. Any questions? Okay, so you don't even want to ask me about this woman, Mary. You don't want to ask me about the hostages in the Massachusetts. You don't want to ask me why there's no emergency funding for the fucking homeless on the street. That's not a question to ask a federal judge who just ordered money be dispensed. I do hope to God, right, that everybody really gets to the point where they stop, that somehow people are going to change because of me, as you're continuously shutting me off too. They're not going to. Right, be the hero that puts a stop to it. He better have. All that because they know it bothers me. It's just another way to distract from what's going on because they sit there watching it. That's a lot of money for a judge to order that is dispensed, but yet none of that's ever been done to get rid of the homeless people. I thought I explained it the other day. Whether you have hostages or not doesn't have anything to do with your extinction. It's just a terrible thing that you won't stop doing. It's got to be some sort of an excuse for a multitude of things. What's that? It's cold, huh? It's supposed to be wicked cold tonight.
They're all too tight. Hard to smoke.
I was just thinking too, we're gonna have to get some stuff on Monday because we have to sleep on the ground. But it's a lot colder out than it was when we were there. And I remember the last night we were there, I could feel that the ground was cold.
We put a blanket under us. Well,
They wouldn't give us a bed in the shelter. We're street homeless. So there's got to be a whole bunch of emergency money for more SNAP food when people have food pantries, not to give us housing.
This is blowing the leaves off of the thing. Blew a lot of the leaves off.
Thanks, babe. Oh yeah, I forgot what time it was I put that chicken in. I'll just take a look at it.
I was thinking, is that thing still on?
Yeah, I'll shut it off.
Might make you feel better.
Hold on, it's not off yet.